Where? I can't see shit. Shit. Just got my ass handed over in front of a girl. Oh my. I'm calling dibs on that.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
Huh? Who's Dr. Freeman? Oh, right, that's me.
You better hurry.
Freeman, you're Alex, I'm Dr.
Combine
Freeman,
can be
that's
slow to
me.
wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their
Freeman,
way.
you're Alex, I'm Dr. Freeman, that's me. Dr. Freeman, Dr. Alex Freeman.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
Oh man, she's never gonna put out now that she's seen me get jumped by Metro cops like that. Just watch. Also, this whole scene is, well, a little exaggerated if you ask me. Just saying, a person her size, doesn't matter if they are a man or a woman, laying out, 5 armed guys at a time in close quarters like this, that's a bit exaggerated. And now, check this out. This window, it gets me thinking every single time. What if I set foot outside this window? I would probably break my fucking legs, let's be honest. It's high enough. They would snap like twigs. But what can I do? I'm a doctor. It's my job to be doctoring, all over this place with a magnifying glass. So let's do it. So obviously Alex is kind of running out of patience with me here because, we've got Metro cops on our asses and I'm dragging my feet. But what can I do? I'm a doctor. I didn't get that PhD by not being curious about things. And speaking of curiosity, this is where those Metro cops came from behind this door. So let's punch in some cheat commands to check out what's behind the door. And, well, not a whole lot, right? I mean, other than these crates and barrels, which you can't even move or pick them up, it's otherwise just an empty room. Wicked empty, if you ask me.
This way, Gordon.
Who's Gordon? She keeps saying that name. Oh, wait, that's me. Dr. Gordon, that's me. I remember it now. All right, I'm gonna bring my battery while I still think of it. Hey, Alex, what's up? Wicked piece of work you did out there, honey, with those Metro cups. Thanks, you really saved my ass.
This way, Gordon.
Alex, honey, darling, we're really bonded back there, you and I. Oh, Christ, Jesus, that gate scared me.
I'm Alex Vance.
Hey, I'm Bond, Dr. James Bond.
I'm sure you don't remember me.
Huh? How can I not remember you, honey? You're the only person I know.
Man, a few words, aren't you?
Well, I mean, apart from that douchebag Barney, still owes me Bierski from years back, that son of a man. I hope his daddy, God bless his soul, is turning over in his grave, thinking what a shame of his loins his son is.
Started on Dr. Breen.
Breen, that son of a bitch.
Through here.
Alex, dear, why don't you stand back for a minute while I check this place out? And so, first and foremost, there is a tag on the wall. I can only speculate what that is. TC? Take cock? How if I know? There's more barrels and pallets. We've seen plenty of those, right? So, feel free to mess around, maybe push these barrels around, right? It's all here for us to have fun. Right next over is another wall covered completely in more tags and graffiti and posters, all indicating the resistance is alive and well around this neck of the woods. And now that Dr. Freeman Bond is back in town, we're gonna rock the very foundation of the Combine rule on Earth. Just watch. All right, fine then. So Alex is waiting for us just up the hallway. Let's not keep her waiting any longer. And what the hell did you just do with my battery? Or do it? Alex, did you just...
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
The way my battery just disappeared, anyone would think she sucked it up with what's between her legs? I don't know. I'm not going to say it out loud, but if you're old enough to know what I'm talking about. It just...
Escape the city on
it just poof and disappeared.
Dangerous route to my father's lab through the old canals.
Alex, I was only bringing that battery to charge my...
...of having a better way.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but you guys know what's going to happen, right? All right, so we have 2 barrels over here. Don't waste these barrels. These barrels are not wasted on me. Whoever...
Buy you a drink.
Uh-huh. So whoever put those barrels over there, back there, they're not wasted on me. And...
Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Yeah. Also, note the orange lambda tag on the wall right next to the vending machine. Well, that's your first lambda. From now going forward, more will show up throughout the entire game, which you must find all 45 of them, right? If you're going to unlock an achievement called Lambda Collector. So that's 1 down, 44 more to go. I'm gonna let Alex do her street magic on this vending machine. So we have this entrance into the lab. Let me just double back real quick for this other barrel that I'm going to bring back here. And look what I'm going to do. I'm going to plug up the entrance into the lab so that I can climb over and make it inside the lab while Alex is completely blocked out of setting foot inside the lab, essentially. And just like that, see that? Look, Alex, and how you like? Oh well, she's a bit pushy in a good way. She's got spunk, you know.
I'm out of there.
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello.
And
Alex.
you know what?
Almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again.
I'm gonna hide back here to make a surprise for Dr. Kleiner over there.
Goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
Fudge, how did you see me? Eyes in the back of his head, that old
We owe a
cunt.
great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of Owen stuff, Barney still owes me beer,
I
so
must
get him
say,
to pay up.
You come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
Kleiner, if that's your cardiogram, you should go see a doctor before you drop like a fly. I'm just saying, I'm no doctor, but I'm just saying.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Somebody talk to me.
Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive.
Seriously, man, I just got off the train after 20 years in space?
Can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
My feet are a bit sore. I haven't been with a woman in decades, and I'm thirsty, hungry, and horny.
With a double transmission.
You mean a
Double what?
For real?
I thought he just said penetration.
I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Cat. Yeah, by the way, it's likely that Barney was helping Kleiner with his prototype teleport, and a cat was used as a guinea pig, and something went terribly wrong, and I'm assuming the cat must have ended up a bloody splat on the floor. That's just my theory, you know.
Since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
Oh my god, guys, you're so boring. No wonder Alex doesn't get turned down around you. No wonder. Holy smokes, if it ain't the G-Man himself, right there on the screen. So this kind of makes you wonder if I'm the only one who can see him, or Alex couldn't care less to notice
Get off
him.
me! Lamar!
Oh, so that's who Lamar is. Kleiner, you sick old fool.
Never fear, Gordon. She's de-beaked and completely harmless.
Well, I'm not even gonna say it out loud, but that thing looks like a female reproductive thing. Except that it's on 4 legs, you know. Feeling a little lonely these days, old man?
The worst you might do is attempt to couple with your head.
You damn well better not try to couple with my head. I don't swing that way.
Yeah, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No.
Yeah, this place, it would seem, and years of loneliness, sure messed with this guy's head. I'll tell you that much, you derelict, sick fool.
No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile.
Don't tell me it doesn't make you wonder how come a head crab, a predator, would be so terrified of just a regular guy. Something legally shaky is going on here. Take my word for it, behind the scenes. So Barney, being a cop and all, should be investigating this shit.
Well, Gordon, go ahead. Slip into your suit now.
Also, this whole setup sheds some light on how good these guys have it, right? They've been able not only to infiltrate the civil protection. I can't stop thinking about penetration. But they've also been able.
Dr. Kleiner says you should wear that thing. You should wear it.
Okay, well, I'm saying it now, out loud. I'm giving it to you raw, guys. You motherfuckers are terrifying me. I know I've seen some stuff that would knock you off your rocker. Black Mesa and all that.
Please, I'm eager to see if your old suit still fits.
And then I did 20 years in the slammer out in space. But you guys are giving me the heebie-jeebies. I'm telling you right now. We have a jackbooted pig, a chick that thinks she can push me around. Me, Dr. Gordon Freeman, Bond.
Let's get a move on.
And a derelict old fool with a head crab for a sex toy. I want off this planet. Where's the G-Man when you need him most? Alright, well, here we are then. The teleport.
The longer you delay, the greater the danger to us all.
Sicko? The longer you piss me off, the shorter your lifespan gets. I'm just saying I just touched down after doing 20 in the can, so don't piss me off. Alright, well, here we are then. The teleport. This one is old as your grandma, but still, this mini teleport right next to the entrance into the lab can be messed up so bad it'll blow up in your face. The trick is to pile up enough things to be teleported. If you can pick it up, in it goes. Keep piling on until the teleport begins spewing sparks and eventually blows up. Now, go ahead and feel free to teleport yourself.
Modified your suit to draw power from combined energy output.
Feel free to take your time because, well, this might take a short while, but if you pull this off, well, you've just earned another achievement. That is what cat. So congrats, we can move on now.
Careful.
Now, well, obviously there's more stuff to be checked out around the lab, which is exactly what I'm going to get busy doing right now while these guys, wait on me impatiently. So here we go. Make sure to take your time and poke around the lab. Many smaller props and items can be found, many of which are quite unique. First of all, there is this hula doll that will swing her hips when interacted with. Check these CCTV screens to see the G-Man making a cameo on one of them. Swing by this photo of Freeman, Kleiner, Eli Vance, and even Breen with his face completely whited out, dating back to the Black Mesa days. By the way, messing with this picture will uncover the retinal scanner to get into the teleport chamber, and yes, it's access denied for Freeman. There are two computers named Caramel, and Mesa. A hand-drawn sketch of Lamar's vagina right next to a family photo of Eli and his late wife Ozian. Some blueprints of the teleport and even sticky notes reminding Kleiner to get watermelons for Lamar, an obvious answer to that bloody red splat in her cage. Two metal cases of radioactive material underneath the desk with magnifying glass are both Easter eggs referencing an iconic movie called Back to the Future. There is also a computer screen where the Starfield simulation screensaver can be seen running, an obvious reference to the older versions of Windows. There's also this propane tank gathering dust up here that's arguably the only time you will see this kind of item anywhere in the game, because I have yet to see it again outside this lab. Oddly enough, it's not flammable. Have you ever paid attention to Alex while Barney heads into that chamber right next over to unlock the HV suit? Well, you should, because she will act a bit strange. First staring at thin air with those dead eyes, then covering her face and looking away while Barney and Kleiner tussle it out about Lamar.
Come on, Gordon. We don't have time to fool around. Get your suit on.
Yeah, alright then. This is my big moment. I'd better impress Alex while she's looking. By the way, if you mess around long enough, eventually she'll just blurt it out point blank.
Don't worry, I won't look.
There we go. Alex, dear, after that time you saved my ass, you may look all you want. Alright, let's slip into that suit. Here we go.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do.
Oh, look who's being a smartass today. Bro, seriously, get busy looking for that runaway vagina of yours.
Let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment.
My goodness, the Mark V hazardous environment.
Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this.
Yeah, good idea. I was actually wondering when you would suggest that. I can't stand this place. It's choking me. I'm just gonna bring this manual along so I can read up on the Mark V hazardous environment later on. Also, that flower is coming with me too. Just watch. And don't forget to charge up your suit, right? We're gonna need that. All that juice, 25 points. I guess it's better than nothing. Hello, Alex. My goodness. Oh. Barney, put on a happy face or something. No one in their right mind would want to screw that bombed out face of yours. Seriously, just looking out for my fellas. Oh, and by the way, all that blood in Lamar's cage, I would assume evidence is plentiful around this lab to suggest that blood ain't blood at all. Instead, it's watermelon juice. Because, Lamar can't couple with human heads anymore. That sick old bucko, kind of messed with her beak.
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my work?
Who's Gordon? Oh, that's me. Sorry. That one always slips my mind.
Up on this end.
Eli, my friend. Goodness, you have aged like milk. Shit.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Oh, here we go.
Pretty woman.
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Tell you one thing right now. Don't take it from me, but I have a feeling Alex might be into me. I know it hasn't been that long since we met, but the way she can't keep her eyes off me, it's pretty telltale. She goes out of her way to make it look like she's not looking at me all the goddamn time, but, Gordon has good eyes, plus those...
Hey, yeah, about that cash.
He's got, excellent eyes, plus those glasses, so... Oh, fudge, what is it now?
Snakes. What now?
Doctor, the plug.
Don't worry, Doc. I've got her back. I've got both of you's backs, so we'll be back on track in no time.
Excellent.
So now the cherry on the cake is I've got to throw this switch. That's out to impress her big time. She's gonna see just how smart I am, right? I mean, throwing the switch, it takes a lot of IQ.
Connecting. Now.
I can't look.
Yeah, good call. You better not look. She's mine.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, my goodness, Alex, dear, you could not have made that whole thing any sexier. Just look at that. My good. Yeah. Oh, God, that was really good, Alex. I'm in love already.
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
You know what else is palpable? I'm not even gonna say it out loud.
The credit, Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Nice crotch, Barney.
Gordon through now.
Right you
Well, it's too bad it's not palpable.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all.
Hey, thanks,
I
buddy.
can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
Jackass.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
No wonder Alex doesn't like you, right? You ain't man enough. All right, let me grab my shit real quick. My Mark V environmental suit manual and this flower. This shit is traveling with me all the way to the Citadel. Just watch.
Excellent.
Excellent. Say something else, bro.
2, 1.
I'm kind of shitting bricks here. I don't even know why. Come on, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future.
Yes, thank you. I'll see you later. Hopefully that later is not going to be in 200 years. Now, so long, cunts. Oh no, oh shit, where did my flower go? I want my flower back. Do something, get me my flower back right now.
I'm not sure.
It's all that fucking Wordigon. I swear to God, it's all him. Just watch. Hey, Brain, hey, boss, I ain't been sleeping on the job, I swear. Now, so long, cunt. Nah, I should have known, coming back into City 17 was a big fucking mistake. Thank you, G-Man. Thank you so much for all this mess. You should have let me stay, another 20 years in the can out in space, but no. You had to, insert the right man in the wrong man or whatever. Fuck off, boss.
Gordon Freeman.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Come through.
Where is he?
I'm over here.
Behind you. Shut
Whoa. Now, that was intense.
it down. Shut it down.
Whoa.
Get down out of sight. I'll come find you.
All right, then. Well, it looks like I'm outside. Did you know there were not one but 2 Kleiner's labs in this chapter? Well, I swear the guy should get out more often and quit drinking that Breen's water. Anyway, the first lab is the one we actually visit with Alex, and the second is just a teleportation chamber that exists as a standalone location. And it's where that scene is set where Kleiner urges you to make a run for it, from inside the window after the failed attempt to teleport you to Black Mesa East.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
You must get out of here.
The second lab is noticeably less detailed, and oddly enough, it is the one that's actually located inside the compound we exit from. Meanwhile, the real lab is nowhere near it, occupying a separate cell off to the distance. Well, it looks like something has gone terribly wrong. The whole goddamn thing. I was supposed to have been teleported straight into Black Mesa, and now look what happened. I'm fucking out here. Alright, I mean, how much more betrayal can I take? I feel like I've been stabbed in my heart. Sorry, I'm just referencing the Sopranos. By the way, these 2 combine scanners, can be whacked simply by throwing these barrels at them, right? It's as simple as just hitting them a certain amount of times until they fall apart into scrap metal. And, as a special kind of irony, I'm gonna whack the other one using its body, or, the scrap parts that came from its body. And if you're lucky, sometimes they drop like a battery, and that's, especially good because, oh, there we go. See, I just got one. That's good for your suit, right? Just a little extra juice. So, this week's special only. So let's just move on. Let's hit the road, but I'm just going to look around for a bit. And, oh man, that's a lovely citadel. Shit. So yeah, this whole messed up teleportation sequence makes very little sense because they did get Alex through right into Black Mesa right before me. So between getting Alex teleported to Black Mesa and Freeman stepping into that thing, how much time could have passed? 20 seconds? So what could possibly have gone wrong? I mean, obviously Lamar, right? That Lamar thing is what happened to us. That fucking vagina on legs. And I just want to see if I can jam this door, damn it, to keep it open. And yeah, well, the thing is, as soon as you step inside this next area, the door just slams behind your back, and that's it. There's no going back. And I don't want that to happen because you're about to find out why. And this is what I mean. And first, I'm going to swing around this corner to take a look at that lovely citadel spewing shit into the skies and heavens. Oh! Jackass.
Citadel's on full alert.
Hello, Barney.
I've seen it lit up like that. Get out of here, Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
The old canals, right?
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you.
Let me get my notepad so I can take all of your fucking instructions down.
Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa.
Jackbooted jackass. All right, give it to me. Give me that fucking dildo.
Gonna need it.
Lovely, beautiful. Now turn around and get the fuck out of my face. Speaking of playing Tetris with boxes and shit, I see no reason why we couldn't try stacking some stuff to get up to Barney when he catches up to us outside the lab to, toss down the crowbar. It's gonna be more challenging though, since all they give us is a couple of pallets, whereas those 2 boxes are way too heavy to be picked up or even pushed. Apparently there is an invisible barrier in place. Good thing we know a certain trick with pallet that lets you boost yourself up. The trick is flip the pallet around this way and prop it against the wall. Now try jumping right up against it repeatedly. If you hit the sweet spot, you will soon end up on top of the damn thing. From here, we can shimmy across this fence. Just watch your step. This thing will literally try to knock you down. Damn it. Okay, so there's no way I could make this work. Fine. Well, last I checked, there were more barrels and crates in the previous area. Too bad by now that door has been locked tighter than the Vegas puss key, so I made sure to bring all the boxes and barrels before the door shuts behind my back, and now it's time to impress Barney. There you go, cunt. Damn it. Another invisible wall? Well, at least we got to see Barney pull my crowbar out of his ass, because where else did it come from? There was no crowbar on the ground. Right then, here we are. Well, it looks like I'm all on my own yet again. And just like that, picking up that crusty crowbar unlocks another achievement called Trusty Hardware. Just when I was starting to get a little comfortable with, being around my friends, suddenly, it's just me. All over again. It feels like Black Mesa, like a blast from the past. Really takes me back to the good old days, except now I'm in some Eastern European stinky armpit. Well, where am I? Bulgaria or something? That's not to say that Bulgaria is a stinky armpit. By the way, don't whack this scanner. We're gonna need that scanner in just a second. So, meanwhile, I'm just gonna swing back here and show you something curious. Look, that's the City 17 train station. The same train station that where I got off that train. Except, well, it now looks kind of different. But whatever, I can handle that. I can handle that kind of betrayal. I don't feel like I've been stabbed in the heart by the game. So I'm gonna lure this scanner. I always forget what they're called. This scanner all the way out here. And right in that oncoming train's way. And then I'm going to jump out of its way just fast enough to not get whacked while the scanner gets whacked. Ain't that beautiful, eh? And, as always with these scanners, if you're lucky enough, you may or may not collect a battery. Well, in my case, none drop. Oh, no, actually, you know what? I was lucky. I guess I lucked out big time today. There's a force field blocking this way. Obviously, it's along the tracks back this way. You can't crawl under the train cars. I'm calling bullshit on that. So yeah, you're gonna be getting blinked like to death by all these Metro cops that will suddenly just spring out of every stinky hole across City 17. And by the way, look at all the crates and boxes that the game is kind of throwing our way, just because we just got this crowbar and the game is like teaching us to use it. Like, oh, go ahead and just smack everything your way, right? So it's all kind of like part of, you know, this tutorial. So I'm just going to dash downstairs over here, but only for a split second. I'm actually coming back up to where I came from. And I'm only going to be doing this after this quick loading screen. Welcome to the next chapter, ladies and gentlemen, Route Canal. I know some people prefer Root Canal. I don't like saying it as Root Canal. I prefer Route Canal.
We'll be looking for you now. You'd better run.
So I'm going to whack these two Metro Cups early on to collect my first real weapon. That is the 9mm pistol. Now, obviously, there is a good reason they're giving us this weapon early on. Well, it's because it doesn't pack
Going!
a whole lot of punch. But, you know, lots or not lots, it's still doing one hell of a job at killing these Metro Cups. So I'm going to double back and whack a few more Metro Cups, you know, just as a way of giving them some payback, you know? Now, obviously, it's not rocket science. The trick is to make every round count, because we start off with just a single mag. What is that, 18 rounds or something? Well, that's not going to last very long if you're blowing through your ammo like there's no tomorrow. So the trick is to whack the first two Metro Cups right behind this chain link fence, so that I can climb back over and collect their ammo and kind of boost myself a little bit, you know, like early on in the game. And you might be asking, well, how exactly am I, like, unless Gordon Freeman has suddenly discovered he's got some Spider-Man DNA, how am I going to climb back over the fence? Well, do you remember that we've been learning to stack shit in this game? Crates, barrels, whatever else, you know, comes in handy. And look at all these crates they're giving us. So obviously, this is my big moment. I can stack all this shit up to climb back over this fence to reclaim all of that ammo, because I worked hard to get it and I want that ammo. Now, obviously, it's not a huge difference from where I started off, right? Where I'm just one mag, you know, like I'm really all that trouble and all I have is one extra mag. So that was not necessary. And obviously, you don't have to do it, right? It's just the way I like to do it. I like to mess with these Metro Cups just for a short bit before I hit the road, you know, hit the road jack. And you're free to do it any way you like to do it. You don't have to do it the same way I'm doing it. So yeah, if you kind of mess around, more Metro Cups will eventually spawn, and you will just have to kill them and kind of waste even more of your ammo. But if you mess around some more, you might be able to, like, more scanners will come, and well, if you knock them down, you might just be able to get some more suit juice, right? But even then, that's not going to guarantee like anything, because, you know, more Metro Cups will come shooting at you, so they might as well just strip all of that extra suit juice away while you wait for more scanners to show up. Oh, and by the way, this sign over here sticks out in a weird way because, well, it says something in Romanian, whereas, like, most other words you see around City 17 are in some kind of Bulgarian or, you know, South Slavic language. And last I checked, they didn't speak both languages in any real country, so that's kind of weird. Yes, so I think I'm done here, and I'm just going to do what I have to do, and that is hit the road, because there's not much else for me to do around these parts. So might as well go and pick up where I left off, but not before I kind of swing back here. And if memory serves me right, a Metro Cop is going to spawn in just a second. No? Well, am I making this up?
2,000 years later.
Well, I've been wrong before, so this is not the first time. But yeah, like I said, there is another way. There is one other thing, god damn it, I can't speak today, that we can do. Come on over here so I can snipe you safely from a safe distance. No, he's not. What the hell? Okay, he doesn't want to die today, but at least we got another scanner, and that scanner is kind of a pussy. Coming over here. I can knock you down. Come on, buddy, I'm right here. Come and eat my crowbar. There we go, but, well, no battery. You know, no battery for me, not today. For some reason, I find this train yard to be irresistibly, how would I even describe it? This train yard won't let me go, essentially. I just can't bring myself to leave this place. And even though I know there are Metro cops literally trying to kill me, and they'll keep coming, right? There's more where that came from. But I just can't let go of just how good this place is, right? It's so riveting. And the weirdest part is that it has this really peaceful tranquility going on, is how I would describe it if I had to put it into words. But, we're on a tight schedule, and so is Mr. Dr. Freeman Bond, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Ciao.